Chapter 1, The Breath.
Dandi sini kita hari siku ya pertama. Tidak kata mekumobu, tidak roh kati ketahui, tidak roh nasi laki-laki. Tanpa kita terpisah, tak sendiri dan duniani. Pertama, kita roh belajar untuk lazima dunia. Sekarang kita ada dalam roh berkat lazima dunia. Tapi fikira roh kosong dan kami jawab. Setelah meditasi ini bahagia, berjalan inaweza boleh bermula.
Yes, sorry about the long intro there, guys. What's up, BTBS here. Welcome back to another episode of... oh no, the first episode of From Dust. So, I'm not sure if any of you guys know this game. Where's the sound settings? 1 second, guys. I wonder what you guys can see while I'm doing this. Because for me, it looks rather... oh, it's just strange. That's what I want. Right, I need to lower the sound on From Dust because it's a bit fucking loud. There we go, that's better. So, yes guys, this is... oh man, this game, I absolutely love this game. And for some reason it keeps reverting to me using PC controls. Controls... options, no, I want... yeah. Controller settings... using gamepad. Yes. Now stop telling me that I should be using keyboard and mouse. Right, yes, this game. Oh my god, this game. This game is absolutely amazing. It is one of the greatest playing God games I have ever played. And you literally play God. It's set in a inhospitable, hostile world. You see there's whirlpools appearing, the water is vanishing from underneath the feet of this tribe. They are trying to survive, basically. And to survive, they used the only thing they knew how to do. They created, well, they summoned to this world through the power of a magical song, the voice. Sorry, the breath, not the voice. I am the breath. And as you can see here, I have the ability to manipulate matter, which starts out by being able to pick up like sand. And this game, oh my god, this game. So basically, I can go over any piece of sand and I can hold down a button to pick it up, and it just picks up the sand around it, and then the sand resettles. And then I can place the sand back down, like so, to build land bridges, like that. And I can completely carve out areas for, say, a nice little private island of my own right there. So let's just pick up some more sand here. So yeah, I can make myself a nice little private island and then flood it by having the water flowing around it like this. But yeah, these guys are here now. So what we have to do is basically we are helping this tribe to survive. The first couple of levels are slight tutorial levels. They introduce game aspects. But then after that, it is all action. And, right, let me just say, I love you guys. I don't know if you're going to enjoy this game or not. Maybe you will, maybe you won't. If you've never played this game, what the hell are you doing? You need to go and play this game. I actually went and spent fucking £12, I think it was, to buy this game on Steam, just because I couldn't find it anywhere else. But £12 is really expensive, especially seeing as I already own this game on 360. Anyway. The ancients erected a totem, but the ancients have disappeared. Around this totem, we will perform the ritual of the village. So these totems here these totems were erected by the ancients, which are some kind of race that we've just been introduced to and expect to know who they are. So when in doubt, land bridges. So we're just going to pick up some sand from around here where we're probably not going to need it. And then if we come over here, we can just dump this sand right along here, let it settle, and it will create a land bridge. And then if we just tell our guys to come over here, there you go. Now they know where they need to go. So yeah, like I was saying, I love you guys. This channel started out as Minecraft, and you guys supported me greatly through that. I'm still doing Minecraft as often as I can, but it's hard. It gets harder and harder to do, you know. But then I played Psychonauts. I'm actually still playing Psychonauts, and you guys are loving that. The like feedback I get on that seems fantastic, and now, as with Psychonauts, I get the ability to play another one of my favourite games of all time, which is this, From Dust. And like I say, I don't know if you guys are going to enjoy this or not, but I am going to be sinking probably hundreds of hours into this anyway. So yeah, I need you guys to let me know. Do you want to see more of this? You probably don't know if you want to yet. I mean, if you've played this game, then you might know. Such as I've played this game, and I know that I really want to see more of this. As in, I look around and I don't see many like Let's Plays for this game, which is a shame. So what I'm doing here, by the way, is these villages need to be free of water from around them. So if I build a little land bridge there, I can then move the water out of the area. So because the breath has the power to move more than just sand. The power starts off as just sand, then you gain the ability to move water, and later on you gain the ability to move lava as well, and I think there might even be a couple more. So the basic idea of the game is manipulate your surroundings in any way you can to survive, reach new areas, and I am actually going to be trying to get these. These are this little totem thing here. These are special, and for global view, nicely. Yeah, these are special totems, and all you have to do is send a person to them to collect them, and they give you, it's sort of like, you know, just for 100% completion. There's a couple of things you can do for that, but the basic idea is just make the land hospitable for your guys, build villages, and then as you can see here, spread vegetation to make a beautiful landscape. So we've just got our second village established here, and I mean, come on, that is some magical fucking song. That little guy is playing a song, and they're just like things erupting from the ground. And now we get taught about the vegetation meter, as you can see in the bottom left of the screen there, the little leaves. The secondary goal for, like, the sort of, you know, if you want to goal for any map, for every map, is to put vegetation everywhere. Sorry, I was reading that. So yeah, I want to show off the sort of things you can do with this game. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to tell my guys to go and pick up this memory fragment here, and you'll see one guy here takes off on his own to run up the hill. Those are some big ass plants, and yeah, so he is going to go up to the memory fragment, or she, in fact. She can gain knowledge, so there you go. I have to click on her. So now she's going to, like, pray at the knowledge fragment, and there you go, I gained a memory. And memories are just sort of like little things you can look at outside of the main campaign, but it does give quite a nice role-playing aspect to the game. So now that I've got all the villages here established, there you go, the passage is open, and the passage is what leads you to the next level. So we've basically just completed this level, but I do want to do two more things. first off, I want to spread vegetation. I'm not sure, I mean, you guys tell me, do you want me to always do the spread vegetation thing, or do you want me to just once I've finished the level go on and just complete the level? I will say that if I do it that way, there will not be as much of this game, because this is a relatively short game. I mean, I can complete it in a single sitting and have done many times. So actually, I want a thin layer of sand across this area. I need to find more sand from somewhere. Right, here we go. So yeah, I wanted to show you stuff like this. See, this is a water spout, and the water comes out of here permanently, and it creates a rush. And as you can see, we've got this quite nice pattern in the beach here. But by doing this and placing sand just along here, we can redirect the flow of the water, and then we can come over here and just pick up some more sand, and we can do this again. We can once again redirect the flow of the water, like so. And oh, it made a bridge for itself. Ballocks. So let's just dump some more sand here, reinforce our seawall here. And this will cut the water off from this area, meaning this area is now accessible. And via it being accessible, I can do something a little bit like this, which is place ground along here and make a path. Let me just remove this water from in here and just dump it out here. There we go. Now the one thing you can't move is this solid rock. This is, imagine it as bedrock. It's basically untouchable. And I also want to make a little land bridge here to spread vegetation. Give me some of your sand. So yeah, you can greatly affect the world itself. See, we've just gained this huge area here for vegetation to spread in, and I mean you can see the vegetation spreading in like pretty fast. If you just watch, you can see the grass appearing and then flowers sprouting. So that's probably going to take care of our vegetation needs on this map. So what I'm going to do now is just steal some sand from here and make a pathway over to here. So like I say, I have played this game in the past. That's how I know I'm going to be able to sink so many hours into it so quickly. It is one of my favourite games of all time, probably in my top 10 list. I mean, I find it hard to keep a detailed list because I play so many games and enjoy so many games. But yeah, so many games nowadays are just complete wank that I wanted something from my past that I knew I would enjoy. And I wanted something that wasn't going to make me rage, because I don't like rage gaming. I mean, you guys have probably, if you've been watching my videos for a while, you would have seen me rage quite a few times. And I just, personally, I'm not a huge fan of rage gaming. I don't think it makes for the most entertaining of videos. I mean, I can see why some people would be entertained by rage gaming. I've seen some entertaining stuff. But yeah, I'm just not personally a big fan of range gaming. Yeah, I don't like range gaming. I hate anything with range. So what we're going to do here is just block off a little bit more of this water. Give me some sand. So this game gives you the ability to completely alter the terrain in pretty much any way you can think of by moving around sand and water and later on lava. And I mean, there's a level set in an active volcano, and once I finish this level I'll be able to show you a lot of other things. So here we go, I'm just going to send men there so that as soon as we vegetate fully we can go and move on to the next level. Like I say, I'm not sure if you guys want to see the entire thing, like me trying to purify the entire world. If you do, oh there we go, we've got about 90% covered in grass, so we are now getting animals as well. I'm not exactly sure what those are. They look like trilobites, which is kind of terrifying because they're basically like giant bugs. There you go, my men are waiting at the exit to go and complete the level. But yeah, you guys need to tell me whether you want to see if you want to see me do everything all the time, or if you just want to see me complete the level and then I can come and do this off camera to get 100%. I've got no qualms with that, none at all. I'm totally okay with that, but it will be a slightly shorter Let's Play if that's the case. But yes, I'm sorry if there's a clicking noise. This my controller is, it's a bit of a bastard controller. I got it off one of my mates, so it cost me literally, or I'm not sure if it was literally nothing, but almost nothing. And it is also extremely bright. So if at any point in this Let's Play I just go, ah, that will be the fact that my controller, I mean, some of you might know this controller, it's called an Afterglow or something like that. And it's got green LED lights in it that reflect off the controller up to my face and blind me. And I mean, I have trouble looking outside on a slightly bright day. But then again, I suppose that is kind of different from, you know, looking at a controller. But the basics remain the same. It's bright, it hurts my eyes. But yeah, so if I randomly just like scream during the Let's Play at some point, just not exactly scream, I wouldn't call it a scream, but if I randomly just make some sort of anguished noise, that'll be my controller blinding me. So yeah, like I've moved a lot of the earth away from certain places, and it's not settling fast enough. So what I'm going to do is just put some new earth here, and we have spread vegetation across 100% of the level. So now we can go over to our guys over here, and we can access the next level, which will take us onto the first main trial in this game. And I mean, this game, I could talk for days about this game. Not saying anything specific, mainly just how I love this game so much. Playing this game makes me feel younger because I played it when it first came out. Playing this game gives me memories of watching the Shin-Chan cartoon, and watching Shin-Chan makes me want to play this. And now I can! Yay! Our journey has taken us to a peaceful shore, but the shaman is uneasy. The echo of the water still resonates in this land. Okay, so you guys come over here and populate this, and we are going to take a quick look around. So we've got a much larger level this time, and you know what? I actually know what I want to do here is I want to create a divot here for water to drain out of there, because that's the place we need to go at the end of the level. And I'm going to start making a land bridge. So here we go, first village is being built, and I think there's 2 or 3 villages on this level. And yeah, so basically by manipulating the elements you can do whatever you want. And oh shit, what's that? We thought the valley safe, but the shaman listened to the crash of the breaking waves and sensed the danger of a tsunami. We must bring the knowledge of repel water back to the village. Repel water is currently held at that seeing stone right there. And all knowledge in the game is musical knowledge as well, which is an interesting little thing. So if we block off this here, we should be able to re-divert the water down there. And if we send a guy there, he will attempt to make it there, and he'll let us know if there's anything blocking his path. So right now it looks like he can make it over there fine. So this guy's going to go over there with a crazy umbrella which is empty, and this is more of a visual cue for the player. So once he gets over there, he'll gain the knowledge from the stone, and then that will fill in being blue. So basically we have 2 minutes 44 seconds until a tsunami is going to rip apart our beautiful landscape here. So what are we going to do? Not much. Oh, sorry. Right, I think that was my stomach. We are going to, first off, we need to notice what we have around here. So we've got a couple of waterfalls up in those mountains which are creating permanent water. So if we're thinking of establishing village and walking routes, we need to make sure that we have the water all sealed off into one nice little area. I think our little guy has just gained the knowledge there. So what we're going to do is see, we have water coming from here going this way. What I want to do is block off here and then pull some dirt out of here, and hopefully force that water to go and mix with the other water from over there, and then all flow down here in one nice little thing. And most levels give you a nice area like this where you never need to go, that can be absolutely ravaged for its natural resources, like sand. I suppose you could call that a resource. It's quite resourceful. So this is our guy here, and he has collected the knowledge. So as you can see, our kite is now covered. Let's just give him a little hand. There we go. Sorry, did I push you into the water there? Go on, work your way around, you bastard. I'll give you a hand, I'll pull the water away. I mean, with all playing God games, people get bored and decide to kill their own people or vegetation. And that is extremely possible in this game, I'm just going to put that out there. And, you know, there is times at which I'm going to want to kill every motherfucker. Simply because they disobeyed me, or because I failed a level. There is two main modes to this game, as many games have. The sea is no longer our enemy. Its roar can sweep over stuff. The village will confront it without fear. Basically, by having that musical knowledge in the village, we are now safe from water. And to demonstrate that, I can do this. And I can pour water on the village. And, oh, okay. They didn't start playing fast enough. Oh, there you go. They are now playing the song of their people. Oh, sorry. If we look at these guys, they are playing the song of their people. Yeah, sorry, I kind of destroyed the village there. And we have 6 seconds until the tsunami hits. But we already have the knowledge of repel water, so we should be safe. And, oh, God, that's a big shake. Fucking hell, I forgot how shaky that shake was. So, oh, here we go. This is a 40-foot wall of water. I mean, it's got to be more than 40 foot. That's got to be like 200 foot when you compare it with the size of our little dots down here. So if we go over to the village and have a look, we'll see this is just going to ravage across the land and destroy everything. But we have a magical secret. Right, and hit it! So yes, as you can see, our village is completely repelling the water. It gets kind of close, destroys loads of the vegetation, moves a bit of earth around. But apart from that, the tsunami passed by our village quite nicely, I'll have to say. And as you see, it doesn't just stop, it goes on as well. And the water actually settles like actual water. So if I say drained this out, and then the tsunami came along, it would actually like fill this little water pit up again. So you can use the seawater to like refresh certain areas of water if you ever wanted to. I'm not really sure why you'd want to. Maybe you want to have a nice looking area or something like that. What I'm actually going to do is pull away. There you go, we are safe for now, so we should repopulate the other village. I'm going to pull away a bit of sand right here and help the water to drain away a bit faster. Because when the water level's this high, you see we lose a lot of ground down here. So what I'm going to do is start sending guys over to here while I work on building up the environment, as always, basically. So I'm just going to keep picking up sand and sort of dumping it around where I need a seawall. Right, there you go, we've encountered the problem that we don't have any ground to walk along. So I'm just going to do this. So the first thing I need to do for you guys is put this bridge that I took down back. There you go. Now they have a fully clear path. I will say their pathing is a little bit dodgy and will sometimes inspire you to rage and shit out your own eyeballs in anger. Is one that I've heard a couple of times. There's a bit of water here. Now, your people are basic survivors. There's actually a challenge later on built around... Oh, I was talking about challenges. Yeah, there's challenge mode in this where you have a pre-built world and a challenge like, I don't know, tsunami coming in 2 seconds, survive, and then you have to try and survive. And those challenges are extremely well made, but a couple of them are extremely rage-inducing as well. So, I don't know, maybe you guys want to see me do some challenges instead of normal episodes, or you want me to finish the main storyline and then do some challenges afterwards. That's always a thing we could do. Let's see, we still have a little bit of water in there, there's not much. So by carving out this sand trap here, we managed to get rid of a lot of the water in this area, and this, as you'll recognise, is the portal to the next level. And you can pick up a fairly decent amount of this stuff, which is pretty nice. Now, I want to go and get the second knowledge. There you go. The village has been built. so we can now leave the level, go on to the next one. But the most important thing is timing. So this village has been built and we have 4 minutes until the next tsunami, and as you notice here, the next guy is actually walking to the village carrying the knowledge of repel water. So our village here does not have the knowledge of repel water straight away. It actually has to be carried along, and if you don't plan well, you can get completely bucked in the fuck. Yeah, you see what I did there? You can get completely fucked and actually end up having the tsunami hit. Your guy will be like standing here and the village will get washed away by the water, and that's just totally not cool. So what do we want to do? We want to send a guy here. Yeah, it is here. We want to send a guy here to gain the knowledge. Oh no, that's the knowledge of repel water. So where's the secret knowledge on this level? Every level has a secret knowledge, and some of them are really well hidden, and some of them are just obvious, but I'm stupid, so I probably won't find all of them. I'm going to do my best to find all of them. I mean, occasionally they're like hidden underwater and have to be found like that. Usually there's something denoting that they're there, which is kind of strange. So I think our knowledge has just been passed on to the next village, so now our second village is safe from the tyranny of the sea as well. Anyway, we need to get guys over here to finish the level, and I can't believe I can't find the special thing. So what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to cut a swath across the sea. I'm just going to grab some more sand. Yes, I know. You need to be careful about sending your guys too early as well, because if you're doing something like this to help them get across, you may accidentally wash them into the ocean, and you do have a limited number of villagers at any one time. So it's not like I have a billion villagers and I can just, you know, just send more straight away. I have to wait a little bit for them to sort of refresh. And if you lose all your villages, say fire or water just absolutely destroys your villages, it is level over at that point. Is there any? No, there isn't anything there. I'm trying to find the secret knowledge, but I can't spot it anywhere. It seems to be quite well hidden. Or, like I posited earlier, I am just an idiot. It might be up here somewhere? They all look like those sort of tombstone things. Hello, what's that? I swear I saw something from up here. What's that? Oh, there's an old guy here. Okay. Oh, apparently that's a woman. Not a clue. Yeah, there should be some secret knowledge around here somewhere, but I just can't spot it. Like I said, I played the game before, but I haven't actually played this game in a year or two, which is kind of disgustingly wrong. This is one of those games that needs to be played at least like once a year. Like Final Fantasy 7 and 8 are two of my other like favourite games of all time, and I play them periodically. Like they released Final Fantasy 7 on PC, and I got it like the day it came out and played through the entire thing that day. See, there's quite a lot of landscape in each level, and occasionally you're like really strapped for sand, and what you want to do is come and check the corners like this. Like this may not look like as much sand on this mountain, but I am actually gaining some, and any amount of sand you can gain at sometimes literally any amount of sand is a lifesaver, you know. So we're about to have a tidal wave. I'm hoping we can finish off the vegetation before the tidal wave hits. Yes, there we go. So this tidal wave is just about to hit, and you know what, screw you tidal wave, these people over here are not safe, so we are going to end this level and move on to the next one. As we soon, are we soon to see the ancients? Is this the century? Or has the giant wave of time swept them all away? I don't know. But yeah, this, as I stated, is one of my favourite games of all time. The gameplay itself is amazing. The music in this game is fantastic, and the art style as well. The The art style is just beautiful, and it's one of the reasons I really love this game. And this is where I'm going to end off the first episode. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this. Please let me know in the comments if you want to see more. Honestly, if you guys don't want to see more, I might post one more episode just to see how it goes. And if you really don't want to see more, I'm just going to play this a hell of a lot off camera. Well, not recording. So yeah, let me know if you like this. Just, you know, like, leave a comment saying, yes, play more, we love you, Bob, all that shit like you guys do. And I really appreciate those comments, by the way. You know, waking up in the morning and reading the comments and just seeing like 10 new comments and they all say stuff like, you're awesome, or, you know, you really make me laugh and all stuff like that. It really lifts my spirits, especially on when I just have a depressing morning. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Let me know if you want to see more. You know, like the video, maybe share it. Yeah, let me know. Just leave a comment saying if you want to see more. I feel really dirty asking for likes and shares and stuff like that. Fuck it, if I'm going there, like, share, favourite and comment. Thank you. Peace out.